Charlotte-Mecklenburg is fast-growing, happening, lots of opportunity. But if you come to Charlotte, or if you are already in Charlotte and you don't have a great education, or you suffer with health challenges, or perhaps were born in the wrong zip code, it can be a hard city to make it in.
Being white and being male affords me different opportunities and better opportunities than those that don't look like me.
We're dealing with some historical issues as relates to racism, and we're dealing with systemic issues that continue to block the advancement of our entire community.
For too many children in certain parts of our community, there is no social capital, and so there's a disadvantage. And how we can address that as just one of the several disparities that have been identified really is the challenge, and it's the opportunity that we face.
What's required is that we actually have a goal for eliminating poverty in our community, one in which all individuals and families in our community can contribute to making a difference and moving the dial. And then I think we need to have a focus really on systemic issues like transportation and affordable childcare, but also programmatic support where we're working collaboratively and holistically to provide the needed services to individuals and families.
I have been very excited about this task force. It is the first time our community has said we need to stop and look at our poverty problem. To stop and say, let's look at poverty and economic mobility. How do people come out of poverty? I'm just really proud of our community. I don't know of many communities across this country that have taken on this challenge.
Watching the journey of the task force of folks that came in with certain perspectives, and for them to learn about what are the true challenges and what it really takes to make it in Charlotte, I'm excited to see that go out into our broader community. Because I believe that some of those assumptions that we think around what it takes kind of gets put into our policy and actually becomes a barrier for people to succeed.
With this study, we now understand a safety net is not enough. We need ladders. We need ladders of opportunity from education, from jobs, from health. And we need ladders that don't discriminate. Our implicit biases around people of color, females and low-income people and LGBTQ, we understand that biases also create barriers. So I'm very excited that these 20 folks have lifted the covers and will make this community aware of those barriers.
One of the things that most excites me about the research that's been done heretofore is that I really think it's going to be groundbreaking, and I think that others from around the country are going to use it as a best practice for how they address some of these same challenges in their communities.
We're all talking about it. Obviously, this has been several years of work by the Opportunity Task Force. The recommendations are really just the start. In other words, we need to take those recommendations and then we need to have a game plan for how we're going to move those things forward.
So I'm very excited about our community becoming more informed about the work, and then I'm excited about the community becoming engaged. I really believe that our city is a city of opportunity and a city of caring. We have a strong history of being a community that supports one another and a community that gets it done.
The story of Charlotte is a story of progress. And that is an important story that we are all a part of. And we have to acknowledge that that progress to continue, we have to attend to the fact that that needs to happen for all of Charlotte's citizens. If we do that, then we will demonstrate to those who are part of this community, as well as those who are watching, to see how a growing city continues in its progress.